Hello and welcome back to another Rivals of Ixalan draft. And wow, what a mythic to open. First of all, it's where it ticks, and second of all, it's really good. I've never actually played with it, but you played this card for a 4-mana 2/4 flyer in your deck anyway. It's a good defensive body. Can attack in and board stalls, but as you can, if you read the Ascend ability, it's absolutely insane card advantage. So we'll definitely be picking this. If it wasn't there, you could take the Legion Lieutenant, and speculate that you'd be in Black White Vampires. Relentless Raptor is also a great 2-drop as well. Jungle Born Pioneer is less committal because you don't have to play him in the Merfolk deck because it's 3 power spread across 2 bodies. One of it hexproof, which is pretty solid. Hardy Veteran's pretty good. Solid 2-drop. Fathom Fleet Fire is pretty good, but I'm going to take the Twilight Prophet here. Maybe hope to wield this combat trick if we do end up Black White Vampires. But I'll take the Vampire for now, and we may not end up playing it, but it's pretty good. So a good kind of combo with it is Oathsworn Vampire, because I think you gain life with this, right? Yeah, you gain life, so you can bring him back. Dusk Legion Zealot is also very good. Just draws you closer to your bomb rares. Squire's Devotion is good because it's good, but it's not as good as like the last set's Mark of the Vampire, because the removal is better. So if they know you have it in deck, they can kind of hold up mana and kill your creature as you try to attach it. But it is still good. I think I'm tempted to take Oathsworn Vampire, Dusk Legion Zealot. I think I'm gonna take Oathsworn Vampire. Just recurring threats seem very powerful, and that is on color as well. Speaking of recurring threats, here's Jungle Creeper, which is a really good card. I've had a lot of success with it. Otherwise, not too much in the pack for us. I could just speculate in the Jungle Creeper and splash it maybe later on. Flood of Recollection could be good. I haven't played it yet. I haven't seen anybody play it yet, but if you do have a specific, quite a few bomb rares and rare instants and sorceries, it is recording. If I could take the Evolving Wilds, Mutiny's good as well. Sea Legs is okay, Overgrown Amberstore is okay, this is okay. I think I'm going to take Jungle Creeper and just speculate on it a little bit. Now we have the same choice we had earlier on. Now this is a good card as well, it's a good finisher, but you kind of have to be ahead. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I've played it when behind and I've been forced to chump with a lower costed creature, and then the hexproof was for naught. So I think either of these would be pretty good. I think I'm gonna take the... Now I'm not 100% in Black White Vampires. I'm not seeing much white, so maybe I should take the Dusk Legion Zealot, because this gets less good with less life gain in your deck. I think I'll... No, I'll speculate on the Oathsworn Vampire if we get some life gain. And this card works well with these 2 pickups. Divine Verdict's okay as well, because you get some removal in their deck. But it looks like there's a good bit of red. I mean, it's not amazing red, but this is a decent card for Enrage, but again, we're not going to be in your Enrage deck. That's a good top end. I wouldn't pick it this, like, late or early, I guess. Dead Rig Eye Hauler is super annoying. It's actually better than it looks. Like, if it can just keep people off tempo and you can win. But I will take this card because it goes with there. Wow, no respect for Nazahal. Double rare pack as well. This is interesting. I mean, pretty big sign that our opponent to the right is not in blue. Could be blue-black pirates, but then I've got a lot of vampires. Could just take the Vampire Revenant. Nahazal Primal Tide. I definitely have had this played versus me, and I really can't deal with it. It's a pretty big blue signal. I think I'll put it in my picks. I mean, Vampire Revenant isn't super good anyway, so I think it's good to kind of speculate on it. Woodland Stream, that could be okay, but we don't have any. We only have the green-black card, so it's not super relevant. Sailor of Means is always solid. It's a good blocker, and it ramps you towards your Nazahals. And I think black's pretty much dried up. Green, I could take Giltgrove Stalker, which is a solid card. think I'll take the Sailor. Enter the Unknown. Seems okay. Sea Legs also seems okay. Sea Legs has been a bit hit and miss for me. I find that I'm playing a lot of Pirates, so sometimes it's more of a sideboard card. I mean, I could just take an Enter the Unknown and put in the Jungle Creeper and get rid of these two, but I think this is a bit more power level. So it's kind of equal blue, equal green. Hardy Veteran's definitely a solid 2-drop. Secrets of the Golden City is okay. It's better with a lot of bombs in your deck, which, you know, these two are pretty big bombs. I guess I have to kind of commit here in this pick. I think it's pretty close. Jungle Creeper is very solid. The white, it's unfortunate the white has been really cut from us because these Oathsworn Vampires, I kind of wish were Dusk Legion Zealots. I think we can take Secrets of the Golden City. The Sworn Guardian's not too good. Gleaming Barrier is fine. I actually thought it was pretty bad, but turns out it's a good blocker and helps you splash kind of, and it lets you get to the late game. Yeah, these Oathsworn Vampires not super good in our deck. Looks like blue is definitely super open. There's a negate or a sea leg. So I want a second sea legs or a negate. I think I'd rather the negate. Put it in the sideboard. Ooh, the Soul of the Rapids wield. Okay, that's like a good pickup. I guess I'll just let our opponent know. Ooh, I'll take that for if I ever play Standard. That's a pretty good card for the Merfolk deck. I'm surprised that wield. Yeah, I guess we read that blue was open. I mean, it's a pretty easy signal. Ooh, there's a Galta. There is a Galta. But Golden Demise is definitely... Well, it's not definitely the pick, but I watched the Channel Fireball video. It was like Gabriel Nassif, I think, and he was like, Golden Demise is basically unreal. And also the times I've casted it has been really, really good. Do I want to check MTG Goldfish real quick? No, I won't. I'll take the Golden Demise. Maybe Wheel the Spire Winder. If it was pack one, pick one, obviously it's Galta. Well, maybe not obviously, but it's probably Galta. And again, the Legion's Lieutenant could be good. But we are going to be in black, blue, non-pirates. No synergy vampires, they might even get cut. Here we go. So there's another Voracious Vampire, but it's probably Siren Reaver. This is definitely a solid flyer. It has been for me. And maybe wheel one of these two. This is a powerful card. Woodland Stream, it's a good splash card. And then Frill Death Spitter has been fine for me. Moment of Triumph is something good. Mutiny is also good. Sea Legs is, as I said, a bit of a potential sideboard card. I'm going to pick up the flyer here, though. Looks like... I'm just going to have a look through our deck real quick. So we've kind of got one not really super removal spell, draw spell, and kind of tiny removal spell. Sometimes take the Mausoleum Harpy. It's a good flyer. Actually, Kitestail Corsair could be the pick. Waternaut's pretty good, though. This is decently close between this, and this. So I'm just going to count our flyers. We have 1, 2, 3 flyers. Do we want the Waternaut? It's great for dealing with big dinosaurs. But the Kitestail's so good. And like we mightn't even play these 2-drops, so we probably need better 2-drops. Alright, I'll take the Waternaut just because it's good to have some removal pieces. Merfolk Mistbinder, great in the Merfolk deck. Not in our deck. Expel from Ozarka is pretty good. Sailor Meme is also pretty good. I could take the Mistcloaked Herald. Looks like we're not super aggro though. And same goes for this, so I think I'll just take the Expel. And obviously I could have taken the Forsaken. Ooh, that could be tempting if I... Oh, well, I didn't. This is definitely much better. Want to up our flyer count for sure. And maybe wheel this or this. Yeah, I think that's the play. More flyers is good. Needletooth Raptor has been very good for me, so if you can pick that up in red, green, and rage, it's very solid. So here it's between Spire, Winder, River, or Spire, Winder, There's a Dead Rig Eye Hole. I think I want the flyer. I know I was going on about how good this is, but it's not good with a wall and 2/2s that come in tapped. Well, I guess it's okay. Doesn't look like we're super attacky though. So I'm just going to take the flyer. A little bit of a high curve. It's kind of offset by Golden Demise, I think. It's kind of annoying that I didn't pick the Dusk Legion Zealots. I'd definitely prefer them, because it would draw us into these good cards here. Let me sort back over Nightcast again. Sort that back up. Here, I don't want 2 of these. I'll probably just take another Sailor. Be happy enough about it. I've never played with this card, and it seems good to get Ascend, but the only thing is we're not Merfolk, so there's not much synergy. I think I'd rather just a second Soul of the Rapids. It looks like we're getting all the flyers here. I could take the Travelers and Splash Jungle Creeper, or I could get the Spire Winder. I think I want the Spire Winder and then want to pick up on removal, so like Sea Legs I'll definitely take, and Sworn Guardian I can put in the sideboard. Might actually just be better than an Oathsword Vampire, because I'm basically never going to gain life in this deck, so I'd rather a defensive body than a 2/2 that comes in tapped. Obviously I can gain life with this, but if I'm gaining life with this I'm probably pretty far ahead. Do I want a 3rd Sailor versus a Mystical? I probably do want a 3rd Sailor. It helps Ascend, super good blocker. 3 of them means I'm a very defensive deck. I would have loved another Gleaming Wall actually. River Darter, not too interested in. I'll take this for the board. I guess I got one anyway for the board. So we're kind of trying to get some removal spells here, I think. Like proper removal, like a Contract Killing or a Vanquish the Weak. This is good as well. Try to Course, definitely better than... Not definitely better than Secrets of the Golden City, but probably better. Probably take the Vanquish. Shipwrecked Looter is fine as well. We are getting pretty done on the 3 drops when you have 3 creatures on the 2-drop slot. But I think the Sea Legs kind of help that anyway. There's Search for Azcanta. How many non-creature spells do we have? Also, I feel like that's worth like a bunch of ticks. And like Pirate's Cutlass. Pirate's Cutlass is decent in this deck. Yeah, these are vampires. These are pirates, that's pretty good. But I'll probably just take the Search. Filters our draws. I might actually play it. Sleek Schooner. Probably just take the Desperate Castaways. Might just be better than an Oathsword Vampire. Even though we have no artifacts. I guess we have Gleaming Barrier, but our deck wants to go long anyway and just win with flyers. Like, this is... The Sailor memes are defensive. Desperate Castaways defensive. Sea Legs is defensive. I've actually never played with Search for Azcanta, which is kind of amazing. Take the counter spell, or Shipwreck Looter. I'll probably take Shipwreck Looter and maybe cut the Oathsworn Vampire. Again, only really good in the Orzhov Vampires deck. This is a good sideboard card actually. It's good against... Do we want the Siren's Ruse? What has ETBs? I guess Sailor of Memes. And that's it, kind of. Yeah, it's not great. I think I'll take the sideboard card. Also, just about the videos, I think like the schedule I have now is Monday, draft, Tuesday, the games, Wednesday, draft, Thursday, the games, and then Friday, ooh, I'll take a Perilous Voyage. Queen's Age could be good as well, but I'll take the Perilous Voyage. Good to have multiple things on too, and it makes the Search for Azcanta better. We'll make a cut later on. So I'm wondering, like, people are at, like, they'll watch a draft video and they'll say, this happened to me twice, where they'll be like, oh, where's the games? And I'm like, oh, tomorrow. So maybe I should just do, you know, Monday, draft plus all 3 games, Tuesday, draft plus all 3 games, but then I have nothing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, I'd love to do 5 drafts a week, but I just can't afford them, you know? Like, it's pretty pricey. It's like, what is it, $12 a draft, so it's like €10 a draft, so that's like 50 quid a week. Decently expensive, especially when you're not doing super well at it like me. Revelin, which could be cool. Ooh, with Golden Demise, the combo? You don't have many kill spells, though. Might just be Runagrand. I have a lot of 4s, and I like my 4s. Spell Pierce could be good. Revelin Riches. No, it's probably not Revel anyway. What do I want? Am I gonna play the Shapers? Maybe not, probably not. I already have a negate in the board, maybe I'll just take the Runner Ground for the sideboard. Yeah, so I wonder what anyone thinks about that. Like, you know, I could have a lot of content on Monday, Tuesday, but then nothing the rest of the days. That seems pretty bad. Stormfleet Spy, again, we're not super aggro. I might just take the 2-drop here. Like, what are we attacking with? This can't attack, this can't attack, this can't attack. Yeah. But maybe this is bad then because I can't attack and trigger loot, so it's just a pretty bad creature. I think I'll just take that, and I'll take a cancel for the sideboard. This is tempting, but again, we're not super attacky, and we've no fixing for it. And here we'll just take whatever we want, because there's nothing here. Yeah, and yeah, I'd love to do more videos. A lot of moolah. And then I play off camera as well and burn my tickets. So, yeah, so I played 12 Ixalan drafts, or Rivals of Ixalan draft, and only 1-3-0, and I took a lot of mythics. I had 2 mythics in my deck, which was nice. It was the Immortal Sun and something else. I guess I'll take this for the sideboard. Even though I'm never going to side it in because I have no Merfolk. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good against our deck, so I guess I'll cut it. Ooh, Pirate's Prize. Even though I probably won't play it, that might be versus a super aggro deck, I might side that in. So it looks like we're going to have to make some cuts here. So what I like to do is group creatures separately. So I like the Desperate Castaways, nice and defensive. Gleaming Barrier, nice defensive. These are not super good, but they are 2s. I love the Sailor Meme, super good defensive card. Might be a Voracious Vampire, never really attacking with them. I like the Flyers, I kind of like the Nazahal. I know if I'm saying that wrong. I like the Golden Demise, I like the Vanquish, I like the Waterknot. Secrets is pretty good in our deck. I definitely like all 3 of these. Maybe 1 Seal Eggs? Or Secrets. So these just block. I'm just interested, like, this could be good late game, you know, I could attack with a Sailor and then loot. Could attack with a Flyer and loot, maybe. I'm never going to gain life, though. So is a 2-2 that comes in tap better than a 2-1 that can loot? I think the 2-1 that can potentially loot is a little bit better. I like all these. I think I'm going to take a Sea Legs, and I can sideboard it in. So let's see what that looks like. Looks like we have no black cards. That's pretty hilarious. Could just be mono blue. I guess we want a bit more swamps, because we do have, like, the cards that we have are super important to cast. Double black, double black. 6 swamps? That's still 10 islands. That's a lot of islands. Alright, that's the deck, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.